All right, so it happened again, and I hate to bring you this news. There's home invasions here too. So, you know, this idea is it's got to stop from these people. You know, it's a city. There's 700,000 people here. But before we get to that, welcome from Frank and Angie's channel, where we discuss the retire early lifestyle, whether it's at home or abroad. Thanks for coming to our channel. We're still here in our 3-bedroom, 2-bath, $300 a month apartment in Cuenca, Ecuador. And I said it was semi-furnished. You know, every situation is different, but this one came with, it's got the whole living room furniture, the dining set and everything. The only thing, all the appliances, the only thing it didn't have was the beds. And maybe some nightstands. So I don't really care about making videos about, I mean, you know how it is. Crime's everywhere, you know. Crime is everywhere except for in your chosen paradise. In that paradise, there's no crime. You get my point, right? That's why I make these videos. It's like the last time we talked about something like this, somebody wrote in and said, I'm safe, Cuenca's safe. You don't have to worry. And you still see it on social media. You know, it's like if you listen to these people, there's no in between. There's either heads are being cut off, like, you know, on the border, Mexican border, or it's just totally safe. It's just a tranquil little paradise where nothing ever happens. I mean, there's just like no in between. And you know, that's just not the case. And it's not that I go out here and focus on negatives. I mean, I don't. I just live my life. But yes, I absolutely do take precautions. I don't pretend that there's no crime. The thing is that when people pop up and tell you, oh, it's safe, it's safe, it's safe, that's when you know, I mean, this is one of those things where you could sit around arguing all day long and somebody saying it's safe, the next guy saying it's, you know, well, I'm not saying it's not safe. What I am saying is, look, this is happening here, and this did happen here recently, and there are other things happening here. And you will, you know, not necessarily hear about it from promoters and shills and, you know, pumpers and the whole category of people that for one reason or another, they have some kind of a log in their eye or vested interest, and they just want everybody to, you know, don't want to say anything at all to upset their little utopia, cloudy utopia dream, you know. So for me, my biggest challenge here, you already know, it's the environment. We take all the necessary precautions. We don't come to a place like this with our eyes closed, and we certainly don't listen to people that tell us it's safe, it's safe, it's safe. You know, the first time we landed, we were fortunate enough to have an honest person that we met that said, take whatever precautions you normally would in any city. And that was honest, and it was direct, and it was clear. So I also told you that I ran into an old Ecuadorian friend of ours from years ago, and her perception of the situation since 2020 is also that it's a lot worse. I mean, it's not scaremongering, it isn't fear-mongering, it's reality. You know, if you take the proper precautions, like we do, and we say that, look, we now live in a security building. I mean, what kind of a person would I be having the ability and the power to make these videos, right? And warn people about something and enlighten them about something that they're being misled about all over the internet. And again, it's not about fear-mongering, it's about taking the proper precautions. It's about not coming in, because you see these gringos that, you know, they go around the Mercado, worst place in the world, or getting on buses, and they're whipping out their $400 phones, you know. And that's just, to me, that's just mind-boggling. And what that is just a total naive sense that they have to be getting from somewhere, but they're not getting it from this channel.
You can't help it. Keep eating it. You want to do another one? You think you need more in your spoon, honey? There you go. All right, Sammy. Good job. Sammy, I'm proud of you. Making cookies with Grandma. Yeah. Smile. Say cheese, Sammy. Sammy. Sammy, look at the camera. All right. Let's put them in the oven. You ready to put the cookies in the oven? Let's do it. Here we go. Ooh, okay. We'll keep an eye on them. We'll put the light on so we can keep an eye on them.
You know, I walk around, I do whatever I want. I don't even take buses anymore because for various reasons, but you know, I walk around during the day. I take all the precautions that we have written about in our books. I am well aware what the crime is, and I do take the proper precautions. I don't come around here walking around la-di-da and just living in this bubble, in this dream state that says there's no crime here. That's my issue, and that's why I make these videos, is because if you listen to what's out there in the literature and the blogosphere, you just don't have to be concerned about anything at all whatsoever. There's just absolutely no concern. I mean, I feel safe even at night. Well, this father of two was jogging. That's all he was doing, was just exercising. And this guy was he wasn't retirement age, so maybe he just didn't have the foresight and the experience to think about what he was doing, which is what us foreigners would be like if we come down to a place like this, thinking that it's safe, and it's just safe, and there's just nothing to worry about. And so he was just jogging, and he's a father of two, a family man. He was jogging just before dawn and got stabbed to death, just like that. And I hate that these kinds of things happens, and there's home invasions here too. So, you know, this idea is it's got to stop from these people. You know, it's a city. There's 700,000 people here, you know, and there's other issues too. It's not just that. There's a lot more to it, and we'll make more videos about this. Let us know in the comments what you think of this video. I hope I've encouraged you to think about being more diligent with your information gathering about the facts about a place. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.